looks the same, and
Does
I
it?
am getting up there in age, so they're keeping up with the place.
It is astounding at the
Yeah.
cleanliness of the
Yeah.
treatment plant.
It is.
You'd think by listening to, this wastewater treatment plant, where human fecal matter goes, it'd be awfully gross and disgusting, but it is extremely clean.
Elevator music?
Can't believe it.
It's nice. Anyone who on the
very
board who
professional
hasn't been
organization.
down there should go.
Really, it's one of the
Yeah, I missed
secret
it.
gems
I'm sorry.
of town.
It
It
does,
is.
Yeah, it's a
It
beautiful
actually
building.
is.
I just had too many horror
And
pictures of the old outhouse.
Keeping up with the paint,
This
and it
is
looks
not
very
like
nice.
the old house.
Yep, they did some projects last summer.
In part of my
Yeah.
flyer class, I had to take pictures, and
That's
then
right.
afterwards, I'm like, wow, I couldn't believe, just the paint.
They
Doing a
did,
great job down there.
they did a lot of work down there last summer.
It's always been nice.
If you guys need things from us, don't hesitate to contact John.
Actually, they need some linoleum laid in the main office, so.
I'll staples and stuff, man.
People.
I don't know how to do it, but I'll get it down.
Before we end, before this meeting, I want to thank, there was over 30 people that showed up for a presentation from the Schoodic International Sculpture Symposium, and Lubec's been chosen as a finalist to
nice.
possibly be in the 2014 symposium, and we have great enthusiasm. We are forming a committee, so if anybody would like to join us, they can contact me, and I'll be getting back to everybody with updates on that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Lubec will be chosen. So I'd like to thank Jane Weil and Jesse Salisbury, who came down today to present to us, and the community members who showed up and filled the room for us.
There is information available at the town office for the sculpture symposium and several booklets on the work that they've done with local stone and imported sculptors. And
Something
Not
like
not all, some of them
Some
are
are
native, but it's pretty impressive. The slideshow that we saw was some just incredibly beautiful work, and we'd like some of that in our town.
the community involvement, they're getting back with the schools, and it's
And,
very exciting.
and you
Tell
know,
everyone you know.
that was one thing too that I thought about the presentation was, I mean, they really want to work and make it a community event.
It wasn't just a sculpture.
Right.
It was the whole process.
Right.
We're during the selection of the stone, the carving of it, they have people coming in, checking on them, bringing them lunch, they bring school kids down to see something like that.
We're using main resources.
Definitely.
And they mentioned how this symposium is looked at from around the world because they've been going for so long, and it's really kind of a,
They're a celebrity in the
Yeah.
symposium world.
The whole world's watching us, Sarah. We
we'll
got
be on the
title
map for all
generating,
kinds of things.
we got title generators and sculptures, and people come from all over the world to the West Quoddy Lighthouse.
We're on the internet, for God's sake. So
Yeah.
what more could you ask for?
They're jealous.
Now, we got a lot of good things going.
Yes, you do.
And if you're ever interested in being part of any of it, if it's your first time on a committee, just notify us and we will give you the committee. We will assign you a committee if you like.
One,
I like
one
that.
last thing I'd like to just mention. I received a letter. Somebody wrote me an anonymous letter. They had a concern about the condition of the road where Victor was been working on his house.
Which
I-
road is that?
That would be
Johnson
Johnson
Street.
Street, Commercial Street.
Not everybody knows Victor.
I did contact him today. He recognizes there the damage his project has done, and he told me that, right now is not the time for paving, and he plans on doing that in April, May, or June as the weather and he's able to, but he does have full plans to fix the property, to fix the road. And we also talked about, he's still planning on a further expansion to create jobs, processing lobsters, clam decoration. So I think we've got some opportunity for.
We spoke with our highway foreman to see if it's the condition he's put our road in is going to have any hindrance on our snow removal.
Ricky's aware of it, and I think that if it looked like it was going to be a problem plowing, he would have let us know right away. And I know that Victor's contractor backdressed that section of road with hard-packed gravel in preparation to make it plowable for the winter. So it looks to me like we've got some, cooperation with this, but everyone knows that you don't fix asphalt in the wintertime.
Sheldon Stanley is the contractor, and he is.
He's a pretty savvy
He's
guy.
pretty
He is.
savvy, and he did a good job dressing.
He's
Yeah.
ace
So
on it.
that, it can be plowed, but that is a good point, Justin.
No, he's a good man.
When somebody does a major construction like that you do keep on top of it and make sure that the contractor does dress it properly.
Keep in touch with the Public Works Department.
Yes.
Mhm.
And Victor
Nobody
has
wants to say you
done,
can't do things or anything, but if everybody's working on the same page, then
Works a lot easier.
Right.
sure
That's
does.
it's their town too.
That's all right.
I think Victor's been very good about communicating
Yes. Yeah.
with you
Yeah.
and with Ricky.
That's all I have.
Do you have anything, Denny, for the recycling you want to tell them? We forgot to ask you, we talked to Bruce, but
Not too much, just see things moving forward, getting more stuff bailed out. I guess 7 or 8 bales so far this month done.
Nice.
So,
And it's
That's good.
It's winter time.
Yeah.
Typically,
this
that's
is, yeah, winter time, so.
That's
Keep
why
up the
we
good work.
started him. Remember, we said we start him in the winter and he won't know how bad it is when the summer hits.
We lied. Well, I'd like to thank you all for
Thank
coming.
you, Ken.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
appreciate all the hard work everyone does.
And Joan, for coming and putting up with us. Okay.
I have a
Oh,
Okay.
We're gonna be short.
They will be short. I'd like to thank Renee Gray, who has been a driving force in getting some cell phone towers in the area, and it looks like we're actually gonna be able to talk on the phone.
Wow.
I thought mine was just a paperweight all this time.
So we just don't know when, but it's moving forward, and I'd like to thank her for her persistence on this effort.
Good. That's wonderful.
And we'll keep everybody updated with all the information that we have. Also, anybody who would like to donate to the Senior Fuel Fund, Cohills will be having their 2nd annual Polar Plunge, Reason for a Reason. And you can throw some money my way, because I'm going to be jumping in for the cause. We'll be doing it on New Year's Day at 1 p.m. at Boat Ranch. So,
I'll be a
Let's hope.
cheerleader, but I'm not
we
gonna.
need cheerleaders,
We need better film
we
footage of
need
this event.
donations, we need a
Right.
person to film, we need people to hold blankets for when you get back out.
Yeah.
Which day
Um,
is it? First?
First.
Yes.
Tuesday.
Oh.
So come on out if
1 p.m.
you want to
you said?
plunge, and if not, just watch all the
$7 arrow
crazies.
that day.
Jump
The
in.
water's only 50.
Yeah.
That's not a problem, take it out.
You gotta take 20 degrees off that.
What else you got, Sarah?
Have a wonderful holiday.
Merry Christmas.
Everybody.
Merry
Merry
Christmas to
Christmas.
everyone.
Merry
No,
Christmas.
sir.
Drink,
Drive
sober
safe.
driver.
Designated drivers.
I'll make a motion to go to executive session.
I'll second that
Pursuant, 1 MRSA 4056E for consultation with legal counsel, discussion of tax acquired property.
All in favor?